Hi there, this is Kathleen Rendelia, and I am the director at Brandon's House Counseling Center. And welcome to our Monday Mental Health Moment. So, we are going to be talking a little bit more today about our jobs and how we can make our lives a little less stressful at work. And I'll explain a little bit why I have my little tiny friend here with me. Yep, isn't it cute? Can you all see it? Yes, that is my little tiny plant. Succulent. Yes. So we'll talk a little bit more about this one a little later. But first off, a little update about Brandon's house and everything. So for those of you who don't know, Brandon's House Counseling Center is a free counseling center that provides mental health services to teens and their families in New Albany, Indiana. That's right, it's free. We have been doing this since 1993, so we've been around a while, and we have helped over 4,000 families during that time. So, we are used to serving the community, but things have been a little challenging lately. Have any of you heard of this pandemic that's going around? Yeah, COVID has definitely made things hard in the nonprofit world. For those of you who are in fundraising or things like that, I'm sure that you have also experienced the challenges that we are facing due to trying to be responsible and not have in-person events as much or practice social distancing. Our fundraising options are a little limited, so we've had to get creative, and we have tried to do things online and through virtual events and things like that, or events that include social distancing. And with that, we haven't had as much money come in, and so I am here today, first off, to let you guys know that we have another fundraiser coming up, and we really, really need your help. So we have our 5K run, which is a virtual memorial run for Brandon Dukes. This is the young man that inspired the name of Brandon's House, and so you can read more about his story in some of our other posts. I won't go into great detail right now, but we are having a virtual 5K. That means that you can run this 5K anywhere. You can go down to Community Park and run the circuit there if you choose to. You can run on the riverfront. You could do it on the treadmill at home. The thing is that you are participating in our fundraiser, and by doing so, you are helping teens. Anything you do for Brandon's House helps the teens in our community. And our teens right now really need help more now than ever. They are experiencing higher levels of stress and depression and anxiety, so we definitely do need to be available for them. And right now, we as a business are growing. We have more counselors, we have more clients, we added a new counseling room, but our fundraising, not so much. So what can you do to help? Well, you can first off register and participate in our run. So registration is open through the month of September. You can get on to Run Sign Up. Registration includes a shirt and a medal for participation that will be mailed to you along with a little bit of swag. And then you also can sponsor the event. So sponsorship has some different levels. The lower levels are more social media promotion of your business, or maybe in honor of somebody you want to recognize from the community or your family. And then the middle range all are listed on our shirts, so you get recognition. Anybody who's participating in our event going to be wearing that shirt, going to have your logo or name on it. You'll see them in local stores, maybe not even just local. It might get farther than that. Last time we had our virtual event, we had people participating in Colorado and Texas and all over. So we want to get our sponsors, we want to get participants, and we're getting down to the wire. So we got a couple weeks here, and we really need your help. So even if you feel like you can't participate, if you can share our posts that have the links for the participation in registration and sponsorship, that would really help us out. So please do that. Also, save the date for October 17th because we are going to be having a birthday open house. And in honor of the pandemic and trying to socially distance, we're going to be having social distancing throughout the open house, but we will be having it in person. So you will get to say hi, stop in, see our new room, and participate in our birthday celebration. So I hope that you can join us for that. And I really can't wait to see all of you again. So this is what we've got going on. 5K run for our Brandon Dukes Memorial Run. Virtual, so you can do it anywhere, anytime the month of October. So I'm sure that you can fit it into your calendar somewhere, right? You can participate or sponsor it. And then we have our birthday open house as well. Hey Laura, thanks for joining us today. Awesome to see you. So we have all of that going on. Remember guys, we are live, so remember, comment, share, like our posts. It helps us to get our word out. So that's what we got going on at Brandon's house. Now to our mental health tip of the day. Back to my little plant. I really like my plants. Those of you who know me know that I really do like my plants. They make me happy, they make me smile, they bring me joy. What brings you joy? All of us have different things in our lives that do that. And hi, Cheyenne joined us now too. Hi Cheyenne, good to see you. So what brings you joy? Well, including something, even if it's just a little plant in your office space that reminds you of bringing joy into your life can help decrease your stress. So while you're toiling away at the computer or working hard on reports or whatever you might be doing for your work, you look over and you see that it's going to help bring a smile to your face, a little bit of de-stress. What else can do that? Well, let's think about our work environment. First off, for some of you, if you're like me, you may have a little bit more cluttered work environment. Yeah, creative minds tend to be a little bit messier sometimes. So, unfortunately, research is generally on the side of organized desks result in better productivity as well as better mental health. So you can work on some filing, organizing that desk space, helping yourself to have a clean and calm work environment will help your overall mental health in the office and at your desk. Now, if this seems like an overwhelming task, pick one thing to do at a time. So maybe on Monday, you may just organize your pens and pencils and all of those things, right? Tuesday, you may decide to tackle that drawer, and then the next day, maybe the file cabinet. Maybe the file cabinet needs a few days. But give yourself small goals that are achievable, and you can build it up to where you ultimately do have a peaceful, organized space. And trust me, it will help you to decrease your stress. Now, another thing that can help with that is sometimes, again, we mentioned plants, things that bring you joy. Cheyenne mentioned that she likes her cats and her snacks. Now, this brings us to a good point. Having things that you need, and you do need healthy snacks around. And so having snacks readily available by your desk is going to help you to meet those needs and feel less stressed. Using aromatherapy can be helpful. This can help you to have scents that you feel like you like around your office. Some of us work in office spaces that have some smells that we might not like. So having a diffuser, if you're allowed to, or something that brings in some scents that remind you of places or memories that do bring you joy and feelings of calmness. Again, just help. Little things here, guys. We're not talking about big revolutionary stuff. We want little tiny things that can help to bring you joy. Now, another one, and this is one of my favorite things in the office space that I think is a great way to do it, is having pictures, okay? Now, for some of you, you may work in an environment that you don't feel comfortable having pictures of your family up, okay? And I read a great idea the other day, and that was to have a little tiny photo album that you can keep in your desk drawer, that you can pull out during break or lunch or something like that, to be able to look at those photos of your loved ones, because ultimately they're often the person or people motivating you to get through that work day, right? So why are you at work? Well, because you want to have a better life, you want to provide for your family, you want to help the community, all these different things depending on you as an individual. But being able to see pictures of those people is going to be much more powerful in motivating you. Now, of course, you can always pull out your phone and scroll things through things as well, but sometimes our workplaces have rules about our private phone access. Other times it just isn't really the best to always be on our phone and on that screen. Not right now. You're good. Stay on the screen. Don't go away. But other times we don't want to be on the screen as much. So having little things, whether it be our plant or our snacks or our pictures of our family and our cats and our dogs and things like that that bring us joy, can help to just make the workplace a little bit more comfortable and a little bit less stressful. On the side of comfort, you want to take care of your physical needs. So we mentioned snacks. Also though, think about, does your office tend to run cold? Does it tend to run hot? Things like that, having a sweater available or a fan. Those are things that they may seem little, but ultimately help you to be less stressed when your work environment is comfortable. And when it's comfortable, organized, and friendly, and bringing you joy, you're going to find that you're more productive, more focused, and ultimately feel more fulfilled in your job. So I hope that gave you a few ideas of things that you may already be doing, but if not, that you can try this week in your office space, and that you can maybe add a little bit of de-stress to your life at work. So it's Monday. We've got a whole week ahead of us, and at Brandon's house, we're here to help you. So if you need us, please message us, call us, reach out. We're here to help the community as much as we can. And at the same time, we need you as a community to help keep our doors open. So remember, we have our virtual 5K coming up, our Brandon Dukes Memorial Run. So participate in it and sponsor it as much as you're able. And then we also have our open house coming up on October 17th. So save the date for that afternoon, and I hope to see you all there. Have a wonderful week. Thank you for joining me for Brandon's House. I'm Kathleen Rendelia. Take care.